Minister of Foreign Immigration and Expatriates Affairs Badr Abdulati held two separate phone calls with his Saudi counterpart Prince Faisal bin Farhan and Turkish counterparts Hakan Fidan on mobilizing support for the Arab Islamic Plan for early recovery and reconstruction of Gaza. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Abdulati convened with his Sudanese counterpart Ali Yusuf El-Sharif, stressing Egypt's stance to respect the sovereignty, unity and territorial integrity of Sudan. More details. Minister of Foreign Immigration and Expatriates Affairs Badr Abdulati discussed in a phone conversation with Saudi Minister of Foreign Affairs Prince Faisal bin Farhan the latest Egyptian-Qatari efforts to stabilize ceasefire and the return to a 19 January treaty and ensure the implementation of its 3 stages in coordination with the U.S. The call also tackled the Arab Islamic Plan for early recovery and reconstruction of Gaza. The call comes within the frame of continuous consultations between the two countries to follow up on the outcomes of the recent meetings of the Arab Islamic Committee on Gaza, which Egypt hosted lately. In another phone call, Foreign Minister Abdulati discussed with his Turkish counterpart Hakan Fidan the Arab Islamic movement with international actors during the coming period and mobilizing support for the Arab Islamic Plan for early recovery and reconstruction of Gaza. The call came within the periodic communications between both countries and aims to follow up the outcomes of the recent meeting of the Arab Islamic Committee on Gaza, which was held in Cairo, as well as the Egyptian-Qatari efforts aimed to stabilize the ceasefire, ensuring the release of detainees and prisoners and the entry of the humanitarian, medical and shelter aid into Gaza Strip. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Abdulati affirmed Egypt's support for the Sudanese National Institution and their efforts to restore stability and peace in Sudan. This came during a meeting with his Sudanese counterpart Ali Yusuf El-Sharif. Foreign Minister stressed Egypt's stance to respect the sovereignty, unity and territorial integrity of Sudan and its full solidarity with it. The meeting also tackled the latest field developments in Sudan in the light of the current developments in Khartoum and the Sudanese army announcement of its liberation. Egyptian delegation resumed talks in Doha to release and exchange hostages and prisoners between Israel and Hamas. Security sources said that the delegation discussed the entry of the humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip in preparation to transfer to the second stage in the ceasefire deal.
Egypt's stock market indices rose during last week's sessions, gaining £700 billion. The market's capital for the companies listed in the bourse reached £2,248 trillion, gaining 0.01%. The bourse's weekly report showed that the benchmark EGX 30 index increased by 1.1% to reach 32,026. The medium-capped index, the EGX 70, gained 1.39% to 9,046. Meanwhile, the broader EGX 100 was up by 1% to close at 12,462 points.